So you've got yourself a beautiful set of nails. Now you want to decorate them, but maybe you can't paint. Maybe you can't draw by hand. Maybe you're not even really that good at stamping. I've got an amazing foil transfer. Take a look at these beautiful nails. I know, they look like they might take a lot of artistic hand drawing, but they're not. There's a transfer foil. I'm going to show you how to do it. I've got a guest. Let's get started. Where did I get all these goodies? Well, Max is here visiting me again.
Hi, Suzie. How's it going?
Good. I'm so excited.
I like your ears.
Oh, aren't they cute? This is Max's idea.
Yes, because everybody knows that I was born at Disneyland.
Well, since he was born, he's been up to creating nail products. That's what he's been doing. We did this set just in a recent video. It's on this side here. You can check it out. Max has brought us all these beautiful patterns. Now, this is a different transfer foil. Usually when transfer foils, I always think of you kind of cut off a piece and you polish it on and you stick it on and it kind of random. But this makes it so you can actually put the full pattern on the whole nail and a very consistent design. It looks as if you've drawn it right on. So that's what we're going to do today.
Well,
so
we're going to get nitty gritty then.
We're going to get, yes, we're going to get nitty gritty.
Okay,
we're going to get jiggy. So what we have here is, these are the ones you've chosen.
Yes.
Now you have, how many patterns do you have?
We have over 20 now on the website.
So today we're going to do one hand with a nice lacy pattern and the other hand with a flowery pattern.
And do you know what's really cool about these is that anybody can do it.
Yes. Okay, so we start with a fresh set of nails. Now this could be your natural nails. You can do this on natural nails as well.
As long as they're buffed.
Okay, and acrylic or gel or any enhancements that you have. And as Max said, we just want to make sure that they're pre-buffed. So which hand are we going to do which to?
So,
do this one, but you can do whatever one you want, and then we'll do the other pattern on this hand.
Okay, so the secret to transfer foils is you want to make sure you have a great adhesive. And we have one here that will transfer the foil in one even, smooth application. That's really important because we don't want it to look chunky monkey.
No. So you buff these nails, you pre-buffed.
So for example, on your nails, you would buff it.
Okay.
And then we're going to apply the foil directly on top of that. If you were doing it on top of gel polish, you would leave the gel polish tacky and then put this on top of your final coat of gel polish.
Oh, okay, cool.
If it's on a natural nail, after you do the manicure or whatever you're going to do, you would apply this on top. So this is so easy, Suzie. All we're going to do is we're going to polish it on our nails in nice even coats. And we want to make sure we get it all the way around the edges so that way the whole nail gets transferred.
And you can paint them all at once, right? You don't have to do one at a time. You can do them.
That's right. That's a really good point. So that saves you time. And you want to make sure the nail is super dry as well. If you're going to do this on top of regular nail polish, if it's not super dry, it'll just become a mess.
And for natural nails, you can put this magic foil glue right on top of the natural nail, or should you put a base coat of any sort before?
I would do a regular base coat. Okay. That's a really good question.
Yeah, I've done this before. It's nice having someone else do my nails.
I feel really special.
This doesn't happen very often.
No,
it's
it doesn't.
It's just nice to chill.
Even just like that, they look really pretty, don't they?
Yes, but you don't nuke. Oh, you do nuke it.
You got to bake it for 1 minute.
See, this is what I kind of get lost sometimes in steps. Like I know what I'm doing with this stuff. I can do it, but then it just might be, if it peels off a little, why did it peel? Because I forgot one little step, or you didn't nuke it quite as long as you're supposed to. And so that's why it's so important to find out from your distributor and manufacturer the exact steps you're supposed to use a product.
That's really good that you brought up about the peeling, because that happens if the layer underneath is still wet. The air is trying to evaporate.
Yes, that's
And what's going to happen is it's going to push up against the layer that is dry, and that's what causes peeling.
Okay. So sometimes if you're using a product and it's not working and you just want to pull your hair out, it's probably not the product. I can't speak for all companies, but if it's not working for you, you're probably missing something. So just check with the manufacturer and see what you might be missing.
So we're going to use this kit, and it's called Angel or Devil.
So pretty. Angel or Devil?
Yes.
Because it's white and black.
That's right.
Oh, that's cute.
So we're going to use this beautiful, I don't know what you would call this, kind of like Sanskrit kind of design.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
So let's cut off a piece. And because it's clear, we can position it wherever we want it. So let's do this one right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my silicone pusher tool. I'm going to rub the design wherever I need it to transfer. Very, very firmly. Ta-da!
Wow, look at, oh, went to get my glasses. I got my Mickey Mouse ears on. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay.
And then
You
on
gotta
to the
do
next.
them all now. So if you had a color underneath, like a pink or a blue or something, obviously the color would come right through because it's quite see-through.
So right now I'm just actually using my finger to
Yeah, that
transfer it
works
over.
too, doesn't it? It's very
Sometimes you gotta get a little elbow grease into it. Look at that.
Nice. So for troubleshooting, because you know sometimes that happens, what if it's not sticking?
It's not
What are you
sticking.
doing wrong?
So make sure the glue is dry at least the full 60 seconds. If you undercure it, it'll still be gooey.
Okay, got you.
It's like a cake. If you underbake it, the center's still gonna be mushy, right?
Right.
And if there's a little part you don't like, or if it didn't transfer over, that's okay. You can go back in, add some rhinestones to it,
Sure.
paint, do a little hand
Upsell.
painting on.
That's troubleshooting.
So let's do this one right there.
There's some troubleshooting. So if a little part doesn't get on or you miss that part, you can always go back in and try to add it.
A little
Just
bit
find
more.
a pattern that suits.
See, and it kind of creates kind of like a
that's
story on the
really
nail.
Pretty. I was gonna ask you to let me do it, but I'm kind of just relaxing.
It's nice to get pampered sometimes, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Look at that, how we dressed them up so quickly.
Beautiful.
So let's get rid of this
And
one.
that went pretty fast. You could also include that in like your 5-minute mani. A quick little design at the end of an appointment.
And there's tons of different ones too. There's even some that we have that are just for holidays too.
Nice.
So that way you can customize it.
So you're gonna decorate. We're gonna take it up a notch, another level. So what are we gonna do for another level?
We're gonna crank
We're
up
gonna
the
crank it
volume. We're gonna get jiggy with it.
We're gonna get jiggy.
And we're gonna do something that I love to do.
Okay. Yes, you're a bling king.
I love anything that sparkles. I'm like a bird. And let's start out with some diamonds. So we're just gonna get a little bit wherever we want our design. So right there. I'm gonna work 2 fingers at a time.
Oh, getting jiggy.
Getting jiggy with it. And then shiny.
Sometimes when I do it, I forget the shiny step.
Oh.
Which of course you gotta have. You don't have to, but it's the best if you do the shiny step.
And it makes
So
it stay on longer. If you don't, if you forget it, because that happened to me sometimes too, and
You do it after?
I go, gee willikers, I forgot to put the shiny on. What I do is I actually get an art brush, like a small little liner like this, and then I pick it up and I go around the rhinestone with shiny.
Oh, okay. Good tip. Because sometimes, we're not perfect. Nail technicians aren't perfect.
Especially if we're in a hurry or something. And then shiny over the whole phalange.
Oh, that's pretty.
And because we are working with a little bit bigger rhinestones, I just like to push them towards the center of the nail so that way it won't get tangled in your hair.
Right. Well, that's pretty.
And then I'm just gonna remove any excess gel you might have on the side, just like that. And then a little trick I like to do, so that way the rhinestones won't move around, is I'm gonna take my little flashy lamp and just freeze it for like 5 seconds.
Those things are handy.
And then you're good to go, so that way they won't run around.
For anyone who's watching who might want to know, how much is that little light?
It's like under $10. I think.
Look at this, you guys.
I think in the US it's like 6 something.
So I just want to make it clear, this is not a sponsored video. We are just having fun showing you a whole bunch of stuff that Max has.
Having fun with nails.
Yeah.
Oh geez,
What?
I did what we were just talking about.
Well, then he forgot the shiny.
I
See?
forgot
It's
the
easy to
shiny.
do. So do the little trick.
Okay, we'll do that. Good point there.
Sometimes when you make a boo-boo, it's a great teachable moment.
Good point there, Susie.
It happens. We're human, right?
Well, I'm from another planet.
We went to Walmart last night, and people look at Max like he's from another planet.
Because I am.
Do you notice that people do that?
I'm from planet Hollywood.
It's pretty funny.
So we're just going to go back in with gummy. Apply it wherever we want our diamonds.
That's a great tip too, is when you are doing something like this, and if you're doing French nails or a design like chevron or something like this, and where there's a weak point where you don't like the look of it, if you're going to do diamonds and stuff, you can actually put your diamonds on top of the point that you don't like. Example, if you're doing a smile line with the French, you can put the diamonds where the wobbly, or maybe not quite as crisp as you like. It's kind of a
little trick that nail technicians do.
I mean, that's only if somebody wants the bling on there. If they don't want the bling on there,
then you kick her out.
Then you're in trouble.
I like the memes of people saying, you don't want diamonds on your nails? You don't want glitter?
Make them feel guilty about not having diamonds?
What's wrong with you? Middle finger, since it's going to be my accent nail, I'm going to take some of our charm carousel.
Which one are you going to pick?
I don't know. I'll let you pick it.
Oh, let me have a moment here.
Okay.
Got to be like, I think, because it suits the pattern, kind of what's maybe a little bit. This one or this one.
How about all of them?
Oh, what are you talking about? Can't fit all of them on there. That's crazy.
It's preposterous.
You're just a little crazy. Okay, so you pick. That's my idea of one of those in there.
Let's do this big old fancy one.
This is handy.
Isn't that cute?
You really got to have something like that, don't you?
And it's
very
pink.
Handy. Everything's pink. What made you come up with pink?
I wanted to bring fun back into our industry because I felt like a lot of people, a lot of companies take themselves too seriously. And I wanted to have fun because we put glitter on people's nails.
Yeah.
So it should be pink too.
Yeah, no, I love the pink.
And when I was small, I was a huge anime fan, and now as an adult, I'm a huge K-pop fan, so I wanted to bring that aesthetic into what I do.
I'm going to bring that fun back into product.
That's right.
Cool.
So now shiny, and I'm going to go very gently around the rhinestones with the shiny gel. And then the small ones on top, we'll get a little detail brush, and we'll add them.
Right. And is this because you forgot or are you doing this one to put that big guy on there?
I'm going to put that.
Oh, look at you. Just snuggled it right up in there. It is pretty.
Too much is just enough. That's what I like to say.
Too much is just enough.
So because it is a bigger one, ahoy there, mateys. We're going to freeze her in place. And then we can go in with our little art brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little bit of gummy. I'm going to fill it in those gaps. So that way it won't get tangled. Because I don't think you want it to get tangled,
I see what you meant. I wasn't sure what you meant by that. That's a good point. Because let's face it, when you put this kind of gems on your nails, it can get caught in your hair because you still have to live life.
So we're just going to
That's a good idea.
fill in the gaps.
So that if you go to do something like this, it won't get stuck in your hair. It'll just kind of breeze right off.
And let's nuke it for 1 minute. Do you know how to say that in French?
No. Yes, Max, I do. And Russian and
Czechoslovakian.
Of course.
I think
you can barely say it in English.
I think in French it would be 1 minute, s'il vous plaît. What would it be in Espanol, Mr. Cameraman?
He doesn't know.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. He's like, let's go.
Is that the only word you know in that language?
He says it well.
Ándale.
He wants to go somewhere.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Señorita.
Oh my goodness.
Gracias what?
Señorita.
I think he's talking to you on that one, Susie.
Yeah. I know that one.
Señorita. She's done baking. So now we're going to secure them.
Whoa.
So that way they don't go anywhere. So what I like to do is I take a little bit of shiny inside my art palette. And then I'm going to take my liner brush. And I'm just going to dab the tip of the brush in the shiny. And then I'm going to go around the larger rhinestones just to kind of have like a shrink wrap effect around them. So that way they won't go anywhere. And this will also fill in any gaps so it doesn't get tangled in the hair as well.
That's a great tip for gems.
Especially bigger ones too.
Yeah.
Because people always say, well, the bigger ones get tangled in my hair, or I don't want to have to put gel on top of the whole nail because it really loses a lot of the effect.
I'm just getting into doing the bigger gems, and that's a really good tip.
And you don't have to spend too much time doing this, just around where you need it.
Yeah.
This little art brush is really handy dandy for this too.
Totally. Just gets into that little crevice there. I would have thought people who had big gems like this just don't do anything. So now I understand if you do this, you can go do stuff. Not that I'm going to be washing dishes with these, but...
They're for the Queen of England.
That's right.
But rhinestones really do dress up the nails, don't they?
Oh my goodness. We went from a really nice design. Well, we took it up a notch, right? Right to this bling.
These nails are jiggy and then some.
Yes.
There we go.
Nuke it.
That's right.
Oh, look at the Max. They're beautiful.
Those are some nails if I've ever seen them.
So now do this hand in the flowers.
Okay, you got
Just
it.
Go for it. Beautify me.
Flower time.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's
I love
totally you.
It's beautiful. Oh, look at those, Max.
They're gorgeous.
I have to say, I love them both, but if I have to choose, I'm probably going to pick the flowers, even though I love these two.
They're stunning, both of them.
Okay, you're going to just fix out, like, you're going to put a little shiny in the corners there around the jewels. But while he's doing that, let's check out the reveal shots. Beautiful. Okay, so I just realized after the 2 videos that we've done together, I just scammed a full set of nails and I got them completely decorated and decked out by Max.
Did you like them?
I love them.
I
My
worked really
favorite
hard.
is this one. I love the black, but I think I gravitate toward lighter colors, but I love this.
And the roses and everything like that. And it's really cool because we showcased the viewers 2 different designs.
Yes, and we troubleshooted along the way. Well, thank you, Max, so much for joining me
thank you,
again.
Suzie.
I loved it. I had so much fun.
Or ears.
Our ears, yes,
Make
our
sure they don't
clanking
fall off.
ears. Well, thanks for joining me. And just so everybody knows, the products are available online at emailcouture.com.
That's right.
For everyone.
And depending on where you live, you might get redirected to your distributor.
Yep, that's right.
But everybody can purchase all of our incredible products.
Thank you for joining us on how to learn how to do nails beautifully and sometimes for yourself.
That's
Thanks,
right.
guys. Catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.
And what do you do?
Little hearts.